Hello and welcome back to Superhero Maniac, your one-stop destination for all the superhero updates from across the world. Thor Love and Thunder brought us Gorr the God Butcher, said to be one of the deadliest villains in the Marvel Universe, and with Christian Bale himself playing the role. The character looks badass in the trailer. But what are Gorr's powers, and where does he stand compared to our beloved God of Thunder Thor? So today we are comparing Thor and Gorr the God Butcher and see who is more powerful. Let's dive in. First, let's see what Thor can do. Thor is the son of Odin and is the God of Thunder. He is an Avenger and was recently seen with the Guardians of the Galaxy in the recent Thor Love and Thunder trailer. Thor is one of the strongest Avengers. Thor is a god and as such he has lots of the same powers his father Odin has. But he is still weaker than Odin. He is a superhuman in most aspects like strength, durability, intelligence and longevity. But unlike Gorr, he is not immortal. He is practically invulnerable. But he does age and like all other Asgardian gods will eventually die. It will just take him longer. Gorr the God Butcher's powers stem directly from the Necrosword, which gives its user gifts such as immortality and flight. The symbiotes of Marvel Comics such as Venom among others also descend from the all-black weapon. Gorr's Necrosword gives him superhuman abilities, and he can use his mind to conjure up weapons and armors. The Necrosword also allows Gorr to regenerate, making him even more dangerous than the average villain Thor may come up against. With the Necrosword, Christian Bale's Gorr the God Butcher can create variants of his dead wife and son to cope with his loneliness. The Necrosword also creates his own gods, Black Berserkers, who protect him from Thor and make him even more powerful. As a character, the inherent tragedy is that Gorr the God Butcher despises all-powerful gods and spends his lifetime killing them because the gods abandoned his people and didn't answer their prayers. Even his pregnant wife and son died. Still, he too is someone with unfathomable powers, especially when considering his construction of the God Bomb, a bomb that can annihilate all gods from not just this universe but every universe. Now let's bring them together. The two have crossed paths a dozen times in the comics, most notably in the Thor God of Thunder comic. During their first encounter, Gorr had almost killed young Thor had it not been for his followers. Thor humiliated and killed Gorr, but he somehow survived and spent years gaining more powers. He used the blood of gods to time travel and go after young Thor again. He captured young Thor and made him work as his slave. Gorr is way more powerful than Thor. He had defeated the young Thor, and All-Father Thor together as well as separately. All-Father Thor is one of the most powerful variants of Thor and has the Mjolnir as well as the Odin Force, and even he couldn't defeat Gorr. In fact, Gorr had him imprisoned in his own palace for 900 years and his minions, the Black Berserkers, defeated All-Father Thor every day. Gorr had killed hundreds of gods and absorbed all their powers. When he was thrown into the sun, he even turned that black and survived. Such was the power of Gorr the God Butcher. Three variants of Thor had to come together and use two Mjolnirs. Yes, two Mjolnirs to defeat Gorr. Even then he had assistance from Gorr's son. Alone, Thor could not defeat Gorr. But it raises a question. If Gorr is so powerful, how come he could not kill Thor? Actually, Gorr could have easily killed Thor if he wanted to. But since Thor was the only god who could give him some real competition, he wanted to torture and kill him slowly. So in short, Gorr is way more powerful than Thor and can easily defeat him on fair ground. Tell us what you think about this in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel for more such superhero content. Till then, signing off.